set?
Mhm.
This meeting will come to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Benjamin. Here. Veronic.
Here.
Baylor.
Here.
Kasdorf.
Here.
Holman.
Here.
Sardina.
Here.
Is there anyone desiring to be heard? None. Consent agenda.
I just wanted to note that on the March 17th minutes, it should list me as excused. It doesn't.
Okay, thank you.
And I think Dr. Melky's name needs to be spelled different.
Okay, I'll double check on that.
Thanks.
With those changes, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that. I heard Mark and Tom. Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
On opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Any communications?
None.
Thank you. Committee reports, building board.
Building board met this evening at 5:40 and we approved an occupancy for Ike Winter LLC located at 127 Arden Place. And he is in the upper west of that address. Also occupancy for GT Performance and Service doing business as Garcia Transmission at 5220 North 126th Street and a sign permit for same. End of report.
Thank you. Community Foundation meets next week. Finance Committee.
Nothing on Finance Committee. I think it'll meet next meeting.
Is there a library report?
No library report either. That meeting is Tuesday at 6 o'clock. All are invited.
Thank you. Community events. Did you have a meeting?
I don't believe we did. We did right before the last meeting. I don't think we did after.
Okay. Report of the administrator.
We had about a 40% turnout with the election yesterday. It was a very strong turnout. I wanted to thank our poll workers for their time and efforts on that election. And besides that, not much to report. End of report.
Thank you. Old business. Discussion and possible action directing the village administrator on the usage of funds resulting from the sale of the 2021 ambulance.
So I wanted to bring this back in front of the board, to just have a discussion, or at least bring it back up. We might need to bring this up in May after we have the discussion with Ellers, but we made a decision about a month or two ago to basically pay off the outstanding ambulance debt with the proceeds from the sale of that ambulance. I just wanted to and the main catalyst behind that was paying for debt on an ambulance that we don't have anymore, and then also for the tax levy implications. But I did want to just bring this again to the board and have a discussion, because based off of what Ellers is going to be talking to us about on the 21st, we are going to be seeing probably significant lowering of the debt service, at least a potential for a debt service levy decrease, which would significantly lower the amount of taxes that we levy for that service. So then the tax levy overall would go down. I personally would like to see that funds remaining in the general fund to cushion the general fund fund balance, just because we are, again, looking at some of these potential issues with funding down the road. So I would prefer that it stays in the general fund. But again, if the board wants to keep moving forward with paying off that debt and lowering the debt service levy with that, in addition to what's going to be coming forth with Ellers, that's totally fine. I just wanted to bring that up as another discussion.
Seems like we should wait until Ellers gives us their presentation and their opinion, maybe.
Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to see if there was any questions you had of me with that, and just again put it back on your radar.
I'd be fine waiting for the Ellers.
Is there any time sensitive need to make a decision?
No, there's not. It's just if we do the budget amendment process, it is just a little bit time sensitive, in that, we want to get it done, sooner rather than later. But since we're still in April, it's not overly pressing.
I think we can table that. Does the board have any other opinion on that for right now?
No,
I'm fine with tabling it.
Is there a motion to table?
I'll make
make a motion to
it.
table.
I heard Eric and Mark at the exact same time. I'm sorry, Eric and Tom at the exact same
Tom can
time.
have it.
So Tom and Eric made a motion.
I'll second it.
No,
I want a second.
I have Tom is making the motion and Eric seconding it is how I
Sounds
did it.
good.
Okay. To table. Discussion on the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
On opposition, say nay. Motion passes. New business. Item A, discussion and possible action on ordinance 26-05, an ordinance to amend section 32-40B of the Butler Municipal Code regarding 1, 2, and 4-way controlled intersections.
So this ordinance is just a cleanup ordinance where there was a number of intersections that were not listed as being controlled intersections, and also adding that it's more than just 2 and 4-way. I believe that's how the ordinance is written right now. And there are some 1-way controlled intersections as well. So just tidying up that language.
In the wording, in the actual ordinance, under section 3240, paragraph B, a couple lines down there, it's in red, it's EA underlined. Is that supposed to be one or the other, or both?
He's crossed out, I think, right?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. That's how I took it.
Oh.
Changing it from
Oh.
just
Effect to effect.
Got
a
it.
grammatical change.
The, under the strikeout was very,
Yeah, the Microsoft Word, yeah.
got it. Okay. That's the only thing I saw on that. Is there a motion or questions?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 26-05.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye. On opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Item B, discussion and possible action on ordinance 26-08, an ordinance to increase municipal court costs.
So the governor signed a legislatively passed bill, I want to say a couple weeks ago, which rose the maximum cap for court costs from, I believe, $38 to $48. I don't think that has been raised in over a decade. So we are looking at just raising it to that maximum again where we were before, to recoup those costs associated with court costs.
Is that in addition to like any fine then that the person may have?
Correct. So right now, a $98.80 ticket would go up to $108.80.
It's just incorporated into the ticket.
Correct. Yeah, it's just increased from that. Yeah.
Okay. And is that whether they come or not?
Correct. It's regardless of if they appear or get default or default.
Got it.
Because you're still paperwork, right? So that's what that would cover, whether they're
Correct.
here or not.
Correct. It's the processing of the paperwork, the lawyer fees, all that stuff.
Any questions or is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2608 to increase municipal court costs.
Eric had started to talk.
It's okay.
I gave it, so Tom has is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, there.
Just a giver.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
On opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Item C, discussion and possible action on ordinance 26-09, an ordinance to amend section 32-86 of the Butler Municipal Code of Ordinances pertaining to parking being prohibited except for certain persons and amending the official traffic map of the Village of Butler.
So this came as a result of a request by a local business. It was Easy Nails. These 2 parking spots are located out in front of their business. They were repurposed about a year or 2 ago to be fire department only spots. So basically when the fire department would show up in an emergency, they would have street parking. They wouldn't have to worry about going around the block or trying to find parking. If there was, say, voting or a village board meeting, they'd be able to pull up into those spots and go right into the firehouse. I have reached out to the city of Brookfield, and Chief Cass and Deputy Chief Suko both stated that they do not believe that they would need that since they are not currently servicing the village out of the fire station. So they did not have any objections to the changing of those spots to fire department or from fire department to general parking spots. I guess the other question would be, is that something that the village is interested in doing? Are we looking at possibly repurposing them for police spots if we were going to say, since we're possibly looking at having the police cars sit in the garage? I just wanted to kind of open up that discussion and see if that's something that the board would be willing to do, or do we wanted to keep it as it is now?
Well, I agree somewhat with your point, Ben. I don't think we know. Everything's happening so quick, right? They say they don't want it, but we don't know. Do we just hold this off for a little bit and let everybody get a little more into what's happening around the building here with the fire department, the police department, versus changing it, and then maybe we wanted it back. So I don't know if this is just a little premature. It's not a no, but I would say we should hold off.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah.
We did do this just for the fire department, so we know the fire department's out there. If we had squad cars over there, I don't personally wouldn't want them parked on Hampton anyways. I wouldn't see it as an issue. Any other opinions? And thank you for reaching out to Brookfield to get their opinion. What would be the purpose to waiting? Just to see what we're gonna do with the space? Is that your thought?
With Village Hall itself in a.
Well, I think everybody, you asked them, they don't think they need it, but they haven't been around doing what they're doing long enough. So all I'm saying is let's give everybody a little time to shake everything out with what the fire department's got going on, the police department's got going on, the village hall has going on. We don't know. Right? So, but I guess it's just as easy as changing it again next time if we need it, but I don't understand the hurt in waiting a couple months here and just let stuff shake out. That's just my opinion.
Any other opinions? Do we want to table or to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to table for 2 months.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded to table this item. Discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Item D, discussion and possible action on resolution -26-08, a resolution to deem certain fire department equipment as surplus and authorizing the sale of equipment through the sealed bids.
President Kasdorf, did you want to provide a little bit of background, or did you want me to?
I can,
So basically what this resolution is coming from is we're still kind of having that issue with the FEMA funding and the Engine 91. So we're basically trying to be a little bit proactive and declaring it as surplus property and authorizing the sale of the equipment through sealed bids, so then we don't have to worry about doing that in the future. We can act a little bit more quickly because the ordinance does require us to declare it as surplus and authorize the sale through a specific means under our ordinance if it's worth more than $5,000. So the resolution here would just basically declare it as surplus and authorize the sale through the sealed bids, and then we can pursue the avenue that we are looking at doing, and without really worrying about having to come back to the board for the actual declaration of that surplus equipment.
one thing I want to add to that is, in a correction would be, it wouldn't necessarily be through sealed bids. The way our options that we have available to us, like on an on-site or online website, that would not be sealed.
Okay.
So I would just, if we were going to do something, it would have to be determined as surplus and then just authorizing the equipment. Would we need those last three words?
If you would give me one moment here. I just want to make sure.
Maybe a dumb question. What's a sealed bid?
Everybody throws in their offer in
Yeah. the
a sealed
highest-
envelope to the village, let's say, and no one knows, and then we go through them. So a sealed bid
Oh.
is exactly that. No one knows what the other guy bid. And then
Okay,
we
So I
take
guess-
the bids and award it.
So I guess if the wording would then be, if we wanted to do again, I guess it depends. I guess we could do an or, because again, we're not 100% sure what avenue we're going to go down. If it's going to be through, just getting quotes from individual municipalities like we're trying to do right now with McMahon and through the city of Brookfield, or if it's going to be an online sale. So right now, the ordinance states that it can be donation to a nonprofit organization or to a governmental agency, public auction, sale by sealed bid, or negotiated sale. So I would say that we could amend the resolution to say public auction or sale by sealed bid, because that's, I think, what, if we used Wisconsin surplus or the garage, it would be more of a public auction
Mhm.
than
Correct.
any type of bid.
I would agree.
so you just have to add the wording to the item D or public auction.
And we can
Yes.
amend the resolution to reflect that language.
Does
Yes.
it, so now that limits us to public auction or a sealed bid.
And it does not, it would, correct. And with negotiated sale, it would cut that out. And then donation to a nonprofit organization within the village or to a governmental agency. So again, it would be a donation, not a sale.
Is there a more encompassing word? Just a word or a phrase versus sealed bid or and comma slash any of those?
Or could we just strike that through sealed bids? Because then we'd have it in, we would be following what our code
Authorizing the
says.
sale of the equipment.
Yeah, that's my question. My question is why are we specifying specifically in this resolution? Why are we not referring to the ways we have it already written
Yeah. Been
in
done.
the ordinance?
Yeah, so does that make sense? Just like per village code?
Sure.
Is it a code? Okay, that makes sense to me. Sale of equipment, we're gonna strike through sealed bids and just replace it with per village code.
Are you seeing any problems with that done? You're kind of,
No, I don't. If we just say, as outlined in village code, if we wanted to be specific, it would be section 2-359. We wanted to specifically call out the
Okay.
section of the code.
Because we already have it defined in our
Correct.
code. Okay.
Okay, I have a dumb question though. Is there anything pertaining to the state as far as what we sell? It has to go to the highest bidder? Or just somebody comes in off the street and wants to buy the light tower, let's say for $1,000 and puts a bid in? Do we have to sell it to that person or what?
I do not believe that there's any type of state law because this is village property.
Correct.
The ordinance, I would have to take a little bit deeper of a dive to see if there's anything specifying that. In my just glancing through here, it doesn't seem like it. But I can't give you a definitive answer.
The reason I was asking, just in case somebody did walk in and say, hey, I see this was for sale. This is what I'm offering to bid or offering you for it.
Mhm.
Okay, so.
Well, there are some items on the Wisconsin surplus right now, which will go to the highest bidder.
Yes,
So that,
Yeah.
that we have to go to, because that's the rules of the auction, of the online auction.
correct.
Yeah, there's just not a state law or
Correct. Yeah.
village ordinance that I can see.
I'm just referring to if they walked into the village and said, hey, I want to buy this, or I want
anybody could buy
to
it.
make a purchase.
Yeah,
right. I just
you
don't want to
bet.
shut down it in that
No,
verbiage.
no.
Okay, so I think we've come to an agreement on section D with the wording. And then is there a motion? I will make a motion to approve item D, as we discussed, with deleting or striking the words through sealed bids and replacing that with the wording per village code.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
On opposition, say nay. Motion passes. This time I'd like to call for a closed session. The board may consider conveying into closed session pursuant to section 19-85-1E Wisconsin statutes to conduct other specified public business where competitive or bargaining reasonings require a closed session. Item of discussion will be setting a minimum bid amount for engine 91, a Pierce and Pell engine. Call the roll.
Benjamin,
Yes.
Veronica,
Yes.
Baylor,
Yes.
Kasdorf.
I'm sorry, was there was there a motion to go into? I
I'll
didn't.
make a
Oh,
motion
there
to
was
go into
not.
close.
I got it.
Just wondering about that.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
A motion has been made. Is there a second?
So I'll second.
Sorry for the confusion. Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Call the roll.
All right, I'll just pick up where we were. Kasdorf,
Yes,
Holden,
Yeah.
Sardino.
Yes.
we are closed at 6:20 PM.
Wait for you to do that.
Chief Gas, okay? Not here.
It's a Wednesday, so maybe he